In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change your PowerPoint presentation to landscape orientation in just 5 minutes. This might seem like a small detail, but believe me, the orientation of your slides can dramatically affect the readability and visual appeal of your presentation. Whether you're preparing for a business meeting, a conference, or just organizing your notes for class, getting your slide orientation right is crucial. Let's dive right into the process. The first thing you'll want to do is open up Microsoft PowerPoint on your computer. This seems pretty straightforward, right? But here's a little tip. If you're using the application often, consider pinning it to your taskbar or creating a shortcut on your desktop for faster access in the future. Once PowerPoint is up and running, you'll be greeted by the opening screen. This is where you can choose to start a new presentation or open an existing one. For today's tutorial, we're going to be working with an existing file, so go ahead and select Open and navigate to your file. Take your time finding your presentation file. It's easy to rush and click on the wrong one, especially if you're working with multiple versions of a presentation. After your file is open and you can see your slides, you're going to head over to the Design tab. This tab is like the control center for making your slides look aesthetically pleasing. It lets you choose themes, colors, and most importantly for us today, the orientation of your slides. Once you're in the Design tab, look for the Slide Size button. It might take a second to find if you're not familiar with the interface, but don't worry, it's there. The Slide Size button is your gateway to adjusting the physical dimensions of your slides, which includes changing the orientation. After clicking on Slide Size, a drop-down menu will appear. From this menu, you'll want to select Custom Slide Size. This option might sound a bit intimidating if you're not used to customizing settings, but I assure you it's pretty straightforward once you click on it. Now this is where the magic happens. In the Custom Slide Size dialog box, you'll see an option for Slides Orientation. Here you'll have two choices, Portrait and Landscape. Since we're focusing on setting our presentation to landscape today, go ahead and click on Landscape. This orientation works wonderfully for most presentations because it provides a wider view that's ideal for displaying content like comparative graphs, detailed images, or complex diagrams. After selecting landscape, you might be prompted about how you'd like to scale your existing content. This is an important step because if you have any content on your slides, changing the orientation could affect its layout. You'll usually have two options: to maximize the size of your content or to ensure it fits within the new orientation. If you're unsure, I recommend choosing to fit the content. You can always adjust individual elements later if needed. And that's it. You've successfully changed your PowerPoint presentation to landscape orientation. It's a simple process once you know where to go, but it can make a significant difference in how your presentation is received. Before we wrap up, let me share a couple of quick final tips. First, always preview your slides after changing the orientation to catch any layout issues or to adjust any visuals that don't quite look right in the new format. And second, consider the orientation of your presentation early in the design process. This can save you a lot of time adjusting content later on. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this tutorial not only helps you adjust your PowerPoint presentations with ease, but also encourages you to experiment with your slide design for more impactful and visually engaging presentations. Happy presenting!